Welcome back to Global Connections. My name is Jerry and my co-presenter today is Mandy.
Thank you, Jerry. Hi folks. Today we are going to provide you with some advice and look at what is involved in achieving a successful career as a professional pilot.
The key to being as prepared as possible for a professional piloting career is staying informed, both about the industry in general and about potential employers in particular. Career development is critical to ensuring your success in landing a flying career. There's a lot to learn, both about the industry and about potential employers. How can you be as prepared as possible for the opportunities that are out there? The job market can be more tricky than in many other industries. Knowledge is your key to making the best decisions in this regard. Where is the industry growing? Who's hiring? What are the current employment trends? These are issues that you should have a fundamental understanding of. While they may not be as exciting as flying itself, they are equally important to your career as a professional pilot.
Training for your professional flying career will be an ongoing effort, even after you are hired. While your primary flight training may not and need not differ from any other student's initial flight training, professional pilots must learn subjects far beyond the initial sport pilot, recreational pilot, or private pilot certificate. It's not just the difference between visual flight rules and instrument flight rules operations, either. Many of these subjects relate to flying as part of a multi-person crew. Coordination of multiple crew members, especially in an emergency situation, can be more challenging than some aspiring professionals expect. At some point in your education, you will receive formal training on the concept and practices of crew resource management. Learning how to work effectively with others is a requirement for your career.
The jet and turboprop aircraft flown by most professional pilots employ systems that are much more sophisticated than those of piston engine training aircraft. Knowledge of these system basics will help you launch your career. Turbine aircraft technology is another subject the aspiring professional pilot must master. Turbine-powered aircraft, whether jets or turboprops, comprise the majority of commercially flown aircraft today. While the four forces of flight affect them the same as any other airplane, their systems are much more sophisticated than those of piston engine training aircraft and will require more knowledge.
For example, most turbine aircraft have an auxiliary power unit, a small jet engine that produces power when its main engines are shut down. Expect the hydraulic system to be significantly different than anything you've seen on a piston aircraft. And while taxiing, you may be steering the aircraft with the tiller instead of the rudder pedals.
Once you reach the interview stage, this is the make or break event for anyone seeking a career piloting a turbine-powered aircraft. Naturally, all of the important elements that apply to any interview are relevant: professional grooming and dress, positive demeanor, honesty. However, it is virtually impossible to dispense wisdom specific to each air carrier because each airline has its own interviewing philosophy. Some companies have applicants complete a written test based on federal aviation regulations. Others may require the completion of a psychological profile. Certain companies interview in groups, whereas others interview one-on-one.
Without a doubt, the best strategy to employ is getting inside information well before interview day. The most effective way to obtain this information is to pin down a recent new hire. This is why networking is so important in the airline game. The best source for interviewing tips is the person who was hired last week.
The internet offers several sources for interviewing scoop. Remember that postings on the internet can be deceiving, and there are a lot of so-called experts out there. One important fact to remember is that an interview is in reality a sales presentation. In this event, you are both salesperson and product, and the airline is the customer. You are hoping that the customer is going to buy you.
Advanced preparation is critical. Doing homework on the company, relearning the systems of a particular airplane that could be the basis of several interview questions, reviewing the Aeronautical Information Manual and the Federal Aviation Regulations, expecting and rehearsing the inevitable psychological questions are all part of the drill.
Going it alone without professional guidance is certainly possible for you. Well, that's all for now, folks. For further information, please visit our website at flygc.info.
Yes, global connections.
Where aviation matters. Thank you.